Good morning everybody, welcome back to our channel. Now today it's a waffle video. The last time that I did a waffle video with you was way back in January, and it's when I asked you for a favour to start recording your own videos and your own content, and I'm going to come back to that in a moment. Now you can probably see that I'm nowhere near the caravan. I'm not outside, we're not on holiday, I'm stuck here in my newly acquired office. More on that in a future video. So what's the purpose of the waffle video? What have I got to announce? What have I got to say? What's coming up? Well, first of all, let me start off by saying a huge thank you to all the 9,100 and something subscribers we now have on our channel. I was going to say a huge thank you for the 9,000 publicly before now, but actually I've had a plan to do something a bit special when we get to the 10,000 mark. You see, 10,000 is a huge milestone. It was no different to when I got to 1,000 subscribers, and it's no different to when we get to 10,000 subscribers. It's a huge milestone and it's taken a lot of work to get here. And to commemorate the 10k, we're going to do a massive giveaway. So I was going to say thank you for the 9,000 subscribers that we've got already, but actually I'm going to keep that fairly low key. But when we get to 10,000, that's when you guys really are rewarded and thanked for subscribing and supporting us. Cool. So in terms of what's coming up for us, well, unlike Andrew Ditton, who's jet-setting around the world, at the moment he's in Dusseldorf, and then he's got some other projects and other plans on. No, we're fairly low-key. Coming up this year, we've got a whole host of new how-to videos, a few product reviews as well, and also we're going away in October, which I will be vlogging as well. Now we're going to be going away with a few people that you may or may not know, you may recognise, but all of that will come to fruition when it comes around in October. We're also going to be doing the NEC again this year, so we're going to be there for a few days this year. Specific days I'm not sure on just yet, but when we get closer to the time, I'll be letting you know on what specific days we are there. And also I'm going to have a giveaway for the NEC as well, and that'll be coming up in a couple of weeks' time, so look out for that as well. Now back in January when I did my last waffle video, I based the whole video on me asking you a favour. If you recall, I wanted you to start filming your holidays, start filming your caravan, share your adventures with us, you know, give us an idea of what your caravan, experiences are like. And quite a few of you stepped up to the plate, and quite a few of you created brand new channels. Some of you just started adding more content to existing channels. And I thought it'd be nice that, sat down now 8 months later, me and you are having a bit of a waffle here today on our own, and I would share with you some wonderful channels which have sprung up, and I think they are worthy of you going off, subscribing and watching their content already. Now the first one I was alerted to was a channel created by Lin and Rich. Now you may be aware of them already, but the channel is called Home From Home with Lin and Rich. And they produced a series of videos based upon their purchasing, their first time adventures, the hilarity of putting their awnings up, etc. And it's a really lovely channel, but with one added USP, I suppose you can say to it. Lynn contacted me last year, and she basically sent me a message saying that the videos I was producing were very helpful, and they were giving her the motivation to get back on her feet from recently suffering from a fairly horrendous stroke. And we conversed, and and I said, oh, thank you very much, it's very kind of you to say those lovely words, which really were genuine, and I really am always appreciative of people who take time to say thank you. It really does mean a lot. And I thought nothing more of it. And a few weeks ago, Lynn created a video on the subject of me and her stroke, and how the stroke came about, what happened, and how when she stumbled across our videos, what motivation and determination it gave her. And I won't lie to you guys, it absolutely floored me. It made me cry quite a lot, because when you read people saying thank you, and when you read things in the newspaper, it may not immediately be so emotive, it may not be so real, but when you're confronted with it, when it's, when visually in front of you, it all of a sudden becomes very, very real. And I didn't really appreciate what a huge impact I had had on Lin Rich's life. I won't tell you any more about the video. The link to that video is up here. Go and watch it. It's an incredible video. Lin is an incredible person, and I'm really looking forward to catching up with them in the NEC this year. I'm going to give them a really big hug, and I might even buy them a coffee as well. Lin's determination, strength and courage is nothing short of miraculous. So go and have a look at their video, go and subscribe to their channel, give them all the support and love that you've given me, because they're incredible. So the second channel I want to highlight to you today is a channel called Seaside Housewife. It's run by Alice, and it depicts the restoration and the use of their 1968 Bluebird Europe Caravan. I think I've got the name right, I might be wrong. It's an incredible transformation from what it was to what it is now, but Alice is incredibly focused on design and retro style. So it doesn't go into too much technical aspects, but it gives you the look and feel and the use of the caravan. And it's not just focused on the caravan, it's all about the family holidays, the family adventures, the fun you can have. It's the whole lifestyle. And they also take part in retro festivals as well, which are incredible to watch. And it's something that I would actually like to go and attend, not possibly take part. I don't think I would do that, but I would certainly go and attend, and it's certainly given me some ideas for things in the future. And Alice also restores other bits and bobs as well to, go into the caravan as well. So it's an incredible channel, and it's highly worth going to have a look. Again, link to that is down below. Go and check them out. I think Alice does an incredible job, and she also has a blog as well that supports her YouTube channel. So again, go and check that out and see what you think. So the third channel today that I'm going to highlight is Make Way with the Morleys. Now, they started videoing in January. The content they've produced so far is absolutely fantastic. They do weekly-ish videos of their adventures, what it's like to get away. There's a few technical ones in there as well. And they also answer questions like what it's like to tow through France. And they also show their adventures they have in their French campsites as well. Great channel. Andy is a great guy. Brilliant way of presenting, and he has some unique uses for cameras, dotting them around everywhere. Really good channel. If you haven't subscribed already, I really highly recommend you go and check them out. They're top folks. Now, the fourth channel today is California Camping. It's got nothing to do with caravans whatsoever. Instead, Lizzie and Sean have got a VW California, hence the name California Camping. They are a fantastic couple. They've recently just got married, so congratulations to you both. They've got a gorgeous dog, Bentley, who I'm just a wee little bit jealous about because he is a pretty gorgeous looking dog. And they go off and they're having adventures in a VW California. Now, the reason I'm suggesting you go and check them out is very simple. It's another avenue to go and investigate. If you're not quite sold on having a caravan, if you're not quite hell-bent on whether you should have a motorhome, well, have a look at this one. It's a camper van. It's a modern camper van. It's got all the mod cons. It's absolutely stunning. Now, Sean and Lizzie have got a great way of presenting again. They're very in tune with people who are considering VW campers or other makes, etc. And they're basing their videos on people who have got questions and probably answering questions that they had themselves. Great channel, really well put together. Go and check them out and give them a big thumbs up from me as well. Now, finally, the last channel I'm going to recommend to you today is Caravan Gossip. Now, the folks behind this gave me a lot of support when I first started off in Twitterland and putting these videos together. Ian, Zoe, Grace and Lulu and the dog Doodles, they are quite honestly the funniest family I think I've ever known. Now their channel is really, really new. They've started doing some product reviews and they've started doing some daily holiday vlogs as well. Now Caravan Gossip is a lot bigger than just the YouTube channel. There is a huge Twitter following. There's a Facebook page and a Facebook group to go with it, and there's a website as well. And Ian's plan is to produce an online community with that whole concept. I think it's something that's really worthy of taking note of, and certainly keeping up to date with what his plans are. So my recommendation is this: go and subscribe to his channel. I know that he's going to be doing a talky bit in the not too distant future, where he's going to lay out his plans, where he's going to share with you his thoughts, ask you questions, and if you give him the thumbs up and encouragement, you know, it'll be really, really positive. So that's Caravan Gossip. Go and check them out. Highly recommended. And their current vlogs of their trip away are hilarious. They are absolutely hilarious. It's a family. They're having fun. The caravan is just the backdrop to their adventures. Honestly, it's brilliant. Check them out. So that's it from me today. Hopefully next time I see you, I will be out and about, maybe back up at the caravan filming some more odds and bobs. It is getting more and more difficult to answer every single comment, I won't lie, because the sheer number of comments I'm getting in, it is getting a bit overwhelming. So if I don't immediately reply to you, please don't think ill of me. There's just a lot of comments to go through right now. It's taking me a few hours actually to go through the comments, and certainly tomorrow when this goes up, it's Thursday today by the way, when this goes up tomorrow, I know I will get a lot of comments off the back of this one and other videos as well. So be patient with me, there's a lot to go through. So that's it from me today. Any questions, any comments, put them down below, and until next week guys, I'll see you again soon. Take care now, bye bye.